Guys, welcome to today's video where I want to talk to you about the benefits of a panhard bar correction kit, or PCK. So, what is the purpose of the panhard bar on the rear axle of your IFS rig? The panhard bar is designed to keep the axle centered as the suspension cycles up and down. In most trucks, they have really strong leaf packs which keep the axle centered, but with a 5-link setup with coil springs like most modern trucks and SUVs have due to the increased comfort and ride compliance it provides, there's not much to keep that axle centered. The control arms or links are not strong enough to keep the axle right in the middle there, so a panhard bar is needed to keep the suspension cycling up and down and prevent it from jouncing to the left or right. Now to the problem. When you lift your Lexus GX470, GX460, or Toyota 4Runner, FJ Cruiser, or any other Toyota IFS rig, you'll notice that your panhard bar on the rear axle becomes inclined on an angle in proportion to the amount of lift that you add from stock. From stock, this bar is flat when the vehicle is parked on a level surface, and that's the ideal geometry that it should stay at, even when lifted. Why? Well, when you lift the vehicle and have an inclined panhard bar, which is designed to center the axle, you now have a force which is putting pressure on the axle to shift towards the passenger side of the vehicle when it's parked on a level surface. Actually, since the tires have the traction, in reality it pulls the body to the driver's side. This isn't such a big deal if you stay hard parked in the Starbucks parking lot, but it becomes a problem when you really start to cycle the suspension off-road. Because now, instead of the panhard bar allowing the suspension to cycle straight up and down, it cycles on an arc. This will be felt as the body being violently jounced left and right as the suspension cycles. You may not notice it because you think that the road is just rough, but once you correct this issue with the panhard bar correction kit, you'll understand just how smooth the off-road ride in your vehicle can be. Even the on-road experience is noticeably improved. So when Keith reached out to send me one of his PCKs, I had to check it out. This was one of the most highly recommended kits I got on the GXOR forum, and he has kits for every Toyota platform that needs a PCK. You can check out the website in the corner of this video right now, and I'm also going to link it in the description. You will also need a professional welder/fabricator for this one, so be sure to factor that into your budget. For me, I went to go visit my friends at Restless Off-Road Fab, who have their PCK pricing listed on the website, which I'll also include in the description. If you're in the LA or Orange County area, I highly recommend them for their work and also their amazing GX and 4Runner specific products. I currently run their tire swing out and could not be happier with it. Boris was helping me out today getting these Keith parts installed, and he and I wanted to share what that all involves with you guys.
ABS wire.
Yeah. Having a hard time taking the clip off.
So Boris started out by removing the ABS wire, because we're gonna have to weld in this area and we really don't want to damage that. So that's what he's doing now. After that, Boris began preparing the surface for welding by filing down the coating to get down to bare metal. once he did some fine tuning on the pieces, they fit together absolutely perfectly, and now everything is ready to weld.
Great.
Looks strong.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
on the roof.
After he was done welding, Boris threw on a coat of paint. Now you can see that the panhard bar is flat, even though it's only on the second setting, so I have a lot of headroom to add more lift if I need to. Although I think I'm gonna leave it where it is for now because everything handles so great on this rig. I'm really excited to get it off-road and test it in some more severe terrain.
Click.
Now we just need to reinstall the ABS wire and everything is all done. We now have a successfully installed I'm Keith panhard bar correction kit. So guys, that's all for today's video. I really wish I could have gotten more into the nitty-gritty physics of how the suspension on Lexus GX470 works and exactly how the panhard correction kit works, but I think I'll need a lot more animations and visuals to really get that point across, and I just don't have the time right now. We're preparing for a baby sister in the next month, so spare time is a hot commodity these days. Anyways, you guys, I'm gonna try as best I can to keep the content coming. Go ahead and like the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And we'll see you in the next video. You ready for Sissy? Oh, you drop it? You drop it? Drop it?